Alright, so we're looking at the minors, the minor pattern that's been warped into a cage here. This color is the color of the first one, but I fixed that on today's chart that we haven't gotten to yet. But this background is important. So G, its relative, the G shape, its relative minor is E. So G, relative minor is E minor. Okay, so the G shape, you hear that a lot with guitar teaching. The G shape, the relative is E minor. But if you look at a pentatonic scale, okay, which is C, D, E, G, A, the G goes down to the C shape. And when you're going from the root to the sixth, you go down in shapes. And it just keeps repeating. So even though there's seven, or even six major and minor, three majors, three minors, you still just keep repeating the five. Okay, so C shape, let's start down here. C shape would go to D minor, would go to E minor. Okay, F would take the E minor shape, E major shape. Then G would take the G major shape. A would take the A minor shape, not the A major shape. A minor shape, not the A major shape, with guitar. So the A minor would be not. And then of course half diminished is a minor on a minor, which is kind of similar to the D minor, but you play this seventh. Okay, so it shares, the half diminished shares two notes with the D minor. Okay, what two notes are they? And it also shares two notes with the fifth. And which two notes are they? They are the seventh. It shares two notes with 5, 7. Okay, so if I play a half diminished up here, and down here I play or one of these. Oh, not the seventh, not the D minor 7, but just the D minor itself. That's the similarity there. And so they're sharing the notes there. Sorry, that sounded terrible because I wasn't. It doesn't. The half diminished doesn't share the dominant seventh of the Dorian. No, that's the root, and the half diminished. That's like. Okay, my bad there. Anyway, you go down one letter in the caged. So it's almost like going caged, because caged goes down. C, A, G, E, D. That goes down. So when you want to go from root to 6 minor, just go one caged letter ahead. So in cage, C, A, G, E, C, A, G, E, D. Then start C again. C, A, G. You see how that works? It's so easy. This is just to go down to the, and of course you would to get to the fifth, you would go down another letter, but that would be advancing one more letter in the word caged. So E here, right? Let's say a E-shaped F here. It would be a D minor shaped sixth. Okay, and then go down one more letter in a pentatonic scale would be go advance one letter again from the C, from the cage word. So D would go to C again. Now we get into some shape fitting. Okay, so it's going to be a C minor shape. I'd have to remove the capo there. So it's all right, and that's all from. Oh, that's actually the F. Sorry. And then to the B flat. But we didn't have to take it to the fifth there. It just suffices to say that go ahead in the caged word when you want to go down in the modals. So from the C, go ahead in the caged word to the A. From the E, go ahead in the caged word to the D. C A G E D. So that point was belabored, but we got through it. All right, just a little review here. Triad's root positions. These are not triple notes. These are the triple notes here. Here's a triple notes fret. And the interval here from 6 to 2 is a fourth, and 2 to 3 is a whole note. From 2 to 5 is a fourth. How can we start on root? Root to 4 is a fourth. 4 to 5 is a whole note. Okay? Get root in the middle there if we can. 5 to root's a fourth. Root to 2 is a whole note. But this diagram here is just a generic triad's root positions. So we got root is root 3 5. Second is 2 4 6. Wait a minute. Second's 2 4 6 would start on the D. 2 4 6. That's the minor. Third is 3 5 7. Fourth is 4 6 root. That's what I played before instead of the second at first. 5 is 5 7 2. 6 is 6 root 3. 3 is, that's your E. But that's your A minor. And 7 is 7 2 4. 7 2 4. 7 2 4. Sorry, I hit that that A instead of that B. And octave is, of course. Alright, so, you know, it's the same thing on the piano. Root 3 5 2 4 6 3 5 7 4 6 root 5 7 2 6 root 3 7 2 4 root 3 5, the next octave. Okay, that's funny. Octave looks like October and it's got that orange pumpkin color. That's interesting. So that's and these intervals are major third, minor third, minor third, major third, minor third, major third, major third, minor third, major third, minor third, minor third, major third, minor third, minor third, major third, minor third. These are not the tri-note intervals, which once again are a fourth and then a whole step. A word about the long intervals where we couldn't get that third of that C minor shape. If we look at our 7L diagram, okay, which is just an S2L and S3L, and then an S2L overlapping with an S3L overlap, all four of them overlapping, we get our long pattern 5 6 7 root 2 3 4 5 6, which we can use to access those inaccessible notes, which would be over here 7 3 6 7 3 6. See how they're accessible in the long pattern there. Okay, so that's this chart.